if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really need, those are the sweetest guys I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is the song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind what I put down in the words. How wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind what I put down in the words. How wonderful life is while you're in the world.
You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? And you can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. as you lie in fields of gold. You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold.
Don't stand there, Corbin! Anyone got anything they'd rather be doing than marching up and down the square?
Yes, Sarge. I'd rather be listening to Veterans Radio Net.
Veterans Radio Net. Your music, your station.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sapper Ken, and this is The Breakfast Show. Well, it is for another 35 minutes or so. Sapper Ken will be moving over at 5 to 10, or all 9:55 hours, to make room for our mate Peter. Peter will be here with his mid-morning show from 1000 through to 1200 hours. Then there's a gap until, where have I put it? There I put it. 1400 hours through to 1500 hours. There is the disco sing-along, 1 hour of disco music presented by our mate Andy Tucker. That's a podcast. It is just 1 hour of music. But there you go. It'll keep you entertained. Tracks that you can sing along to. And then this evening from 1800 through to 2000 hours, the evening show with Lawrence. Our mate Laz will be on to entertain you, probably with these rock anthems and things like that. That's the sort of music that Lawrence is into. Just a little bit of an update. Those regulars to Veterans Radio Net might remember a chap from the chat board a week or two ago called Lee. Now, Lee is a veteran who lives locally to me, and yesterday afternoon we spent 2 hours together, and I was teaching him the intricacies of the Spreaker chat board and the Spreaker music desk, mixing desk, and Lee's going to have a few test flights, let's call it that. He's going to put up a few short programs of his own, just to get used to working the system, and then within a week or so, hopefully Lee will be programmed in as another presenter here at Veterans Radio Net, which can only be a good thing. It means you don't have to listen to me so often. Nah, I know you all love Sapper Ken. Yeah, right, Campbell. But if there's anybody else out there, I have done this request on a number of occasions. Anybody else out there think they've got something to bring to the Veterans Radio Net party, then please get in touch. Oops, the chat board has just clicked. Who was that? Ian in Denmark. How you doing, mate? Nice to have your company, mate. Hope you're fit and well, and hope work is going all right for you. You're not sat in any more traffic jams, are you, mate? Okay, that was Eva Cassidy, wasn't it? And Fields of Gold. Let's go for a little bit of Pink. Before that, Seasons in the Sun. Terry Jacks. We've got Glitter in the Air by Pink, as I say, coming up in a few minutes. But Seasons in the Sun first. I'll be back shortly, guys. Use the chat bud if you want to.
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend. We've known each other since we were 9 or 10. Together we've climbed hills and trees, learned of love and ABC, and skinned our hearts and skinned our knees. Goodbye, my friend, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. Now that the spring is in the air, pretty girls are everywhere. Think of me and I'll be there. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the hills that we climbed were just seasons out of time. Goodbye, Papa, please pray for me. I was the black sheep of the family. You tried to teach me right from wrong. Too much wine and too much song. Wonder how I got along. Goodbye, Papa, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. Now that the spring is in the air, little children everywhere. When you see them, I'll be there. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the wine and the song, like the seasons, have all gone. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the wine and the song, like the seasons, have all gone. Goodbye, Michelle, my little one. You gave me love and helped me find the sun. And every time that I was down, you would always come around and get my feet back on the ground. Goodbye, Michelle, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. Now that the spring is in the air, with the flowers everywhere, I wish that we could both be there. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the stars we could reach were just starfish on the beach. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the stars we could reach were just starfish on the beach. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the wine and the song, like the seasons, have all gone. All our lives we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the hills that we climbed were just seasons out of time. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons.
Okay, before I go to the next track, which was, as I said, Glitter in the Air by Pink, Ian's put up on the chat board he's in a better frame of humour this morning. He is at work over there in Denmark, doing his paperwork at the moment, but he wasn't a happy chappy or a happy sapper. Yesterday morning he was sat in horrible traffic on what he described as the M4 equivalent, or the equivalent of the M4 over there in Denmark. And I'll say good morning to Blue, a new listener down in the south of the UK. Nice to have your company, fella, and thanks for your comments there. That was great. 22 years in the Royal Navy. Respect to you, fella, and thank you for your service. Okay, right. It's just coming up. Well, it's coming up 09:30 hours. I've got just over 25 minutes left. I'm going to go back to the music now. Chat board is open, ladies and gents. It's live. You want to have a chat with me, please do. But going back to the music, Glitter in the Air by Pink, after this short message.
Hello, this is Rodney Collins. I've just nipped into the Peter Haynes Show to ask you to join me twice a week here on Veterans Radio Network. Check the schedule page for the days and the times and join me, Rodney Collins, here on VRN.
Have you ever fed a lover with just your hands? Closed your eyes and trusted, just trusted. Have you ever thrown a fistful of glitter in the air? Have you ever looked fear in the face and said, I just don't care?